Hi guys, it's Gina here. Welcome to my channel. So, thought I would do a vlog because I realized I didn't post any videos up last week, and I do want to try and post videos up weekly, but to be honest, I'm kind of running out of content and like things to record. That, and also finding hard trying to find time to sit down and record. Like, I don't really have a busy schedule, but my time, I spend a while doing things. I realize either that or it's in between naps, feeds, cooking, and I just don't have a full time to really sit down and do a proper video. So sorry if you notice Izzy's in the back. I don't know whether it's bad parenting. I hope it's not, because she's safe, she's fine, but sometimes, you know, just keeping them occupied while you're doing things. But the good thing is, because my kitchen splashback is a mirror, I can still keep an eye out on her, as well as cook. So today I really don't have any plans at all. I'm actually going to be, I did have a play date this morning which was cancelled, so we're spending the day. I've got a meeting this afternoon, but no big plans. So today we're literally I'm just going to literally take you out and about with me. Well, not really, because I'm not going anywhere, but just show you what I do around the house. Right now it is just before midday. We just rolled out of bed, so I'm just making myself breakfast, well, brunch. Well, it turns out actually that breakfast is still technically breakfast, because my friend posted on his Instagram his breakfast, and then I thought I was being a smartass and made some comment about breakfast being, you know, the reason why it's called breakfast is because you're breaking your fast from the night before. Which turned out, after when I googled it, that is exactly what it means. So genius. So I had a lot of leftovers in the fridge, so I'm just making some kimchi soup, some leftover spam that I've chopped up, which coincidentally, this is Coco's food. So one day I think I'm going to make a mistake and maybe eat Coco's food, or give Coco spam, because it looks pretty much the same. But I had some leftover cabbage, spam, as well as my kimchi. I don't know, to all you Koreans out there, this kimchi, I know it's fermented, that it can last a while, and the expiry date isn't till September, but for some reason when I eat this, it tastes very acidic, like, you know, that after bubbly soda taste. So I don't know whether it's off or not. It's not too bad. Sounds like it's not too bad, but I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. So I thought I'll put it in a soup, just to use it, because I don't think it's off. I had it last night and I don't feel sick. Also made myself a grilled sandwich. So Kang originally made this for himself, but he didn't take it to work, so I'm kind of gonna eat this as a pre-breakfast. So does anyone else do that? Like, eat food while you're preparing for food? It's probably why I'm fat, but yeah, so I'm making kimchi soup. I don't know whether this is a legit way. This is just me improvising with whatever I have. So I've got cabbage and spam in there. I have a little bit of leftover corn, so I'm probably going to throw that in. Kimchi, and also just season it with chicken powder and a bit of fish sauce, and I guess whatever else makes it taste good. So that is what we're going to eat for breakfast. Coco patiently waiting for his breakfast. Hey, cutie. Did you have a good sleep? Shall we eat? Let's go. Come on. So official breakfast is served. Have some improvised kimchi soup and some cold rice. I don't know, like, I'm not a big fan of really super hot food, and I feel like I can't eat it without burning my tongue. So I have it with cold rice, just so when you add it with the soup, it kind of just brings the temperature down, and a cucumber because I felt like something crunchy. Bon appetit. So this is a little hard recording and eating to get everything into the frame, but I was thinking, I've been wanting to do like an ASMR video. When I was pregnant, I was like obsessed with ASMR on Instagram, and just the crunching, the eating, the slurping just really got to me. So it's been something that I've been wanting to do. let me know in the comments what you think and what I should eat. I've been wanting to sit down and record it and do it, but then it got me thinking, like, let's be honest. I don't know whether I should, because I used to do mukbangs on my channel because I love eating. I love the whole, thing. But I realized, personally, like for me personally, mukbangs should not really be a thing for me, considering I put on weight really easily. And I feel like to make someone wanting to watch it, you really need to eat like a shitload. And it has to be really tasty, and like a lot of people comment if, you're not doing it properly, or if you're not eating it and swallowing it. And I obviously ate it, but I just feel like it's just too much for me. It'll put more weight on me, and it's just not something that I should be doing. But I am interested in doing ASMRs. I don't know, like some people get really grossed out by it. I love it. Like it's like secret porn for me. But yeah, the only problem is though, I realize I want to do it, but another side of me is also like, Gina, you are quite a messy, ugly eater as well. Like, I don't know whether I can get the right sounds out. And plus, when I eat, I sometimes put a whole lot of food in my mouth and not realizing, or I like eat with my mouth open and it's like really ugly. I got food dripping down my mouth. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, if you think I should do ASMRs, because I would really love to do it. On this channel doesn't really have a direction. I just kind of do things that I'm interested in and things that I enjoy doing and things that I would watch. So I don't know if you can hear me chewing now. I don't even know what equipment to get, to be honest. Like, something to really capture that crunch. So, I just finished eating and I washed the dishes. And as I was washing the dishes, I was thinking, you know what, I should title this A Slow Day in the Life of a Stay-at-Home Mum. Slow being that we don't really have anything on today. I don't have a to-do list, just like normal everyday stuff. But I realized even though I don't have things to do, I still have somewhat of a routine. So I thought I would share that with you guys. So it is currently 11:30. So I guess just to catch you up on what's been happening today. This morning we wake up at 8 o'clock. Well, I wake up at 8 o'clock. Get her out of her bed, to jump into our bed and breastfeed her in the morning, and then have a bit of a snooze. Yeah, we had a bit of a snooze, didn't we? So yeah, that's what we normally do. Like Kang and I are so blessed. Like we're so grateful that she has chosen us to be her parents, and she's the most chillest baby. So patient and calm, and I'm just, really, really happy that she can let us do what we do. But yeah, so, and the good thing is, like, I can't even complain about sleep. Like last night, I gotta admit, I was up all night watching the assassination of Gianni Versace. Usually, apart from that, she goes down. We put her to bed. Actually, we put her to bed early last night because she was getting a bit cranky. So she actually went down by 9 o'clock. And she literally stays in bed. I don't know whether she wakes up earlier, but I went into her room and just found her just chilling in bed in her little crib, sucking her thumb. Like, she doesn't even cry in the morning. So she's so patient. She just waits for me. And then, yeah, we just come and snooze into our bed. And then after that, depending on, I don't know, other mums feel the same. But, when you breastfeed your child on one boob, your other boob kind of feels left out, or you have this uneven feeling. Like, even though you don't literally feel anything physically, but in my mind, I'm like, well, my boobs aren't exactly even. I don't know whether it's an OCD thing. Not that I have OCD, but sometimes I think like that, So she then chilled in our bed while I pumped. And then she had a bit of a snooze. So I thought, usually I will let her snooze and I'll go back to bed till like her 1 o'clock feed. And if we don't have anything on, we just stay in bed till like 12. But I thought, you know what? Let's be productive today and do stuff. I don't know what stuff, but yeah, that's what we did. So came down, she had a bit of floor time, and Coco and I ate. So then her next feed isn't, so the good thing is because I express and she bottle feeds most, like literally the rest of the day, is that we have a routine that works for us. So I don't demand feed anymore. We just feed her 4 times a day. Like I know she's 6 months, like 6.5, 6 and a bit months, and you should really give them like 5 or 6 milk like feeds a day, but it works for us. And Coco, shh, stop sniffing your sister. Sit. Good girl. I mean, good boy. Good girl. Good boy. Good girl. Good. Okay, so yeah, but she's not. Yeah, I read somewhere that you should be feeding them around 5 or 6 times a day, and she's only 6.5, 5. Actually corrected, and she drinks 4 times a day. But you know what, it works for us because she's not losing weight. She's content, she's happy, she doesn't cry, and even the amount, I noticed the amount that we feed her has been the same since December when she came home, like about just under 3 months. But she's still healthy and growing, so we're just gonna go with it and just leave it like it works well for all of us. So her feeding time is 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock. I still find time to express during the day. And yeah, so I'm gonna wait till her 1 o'clock feed. She's not crying or something, she's just happily smiling. Hey baby, she's such a happy baby. Oh, she's so cute. I had a bit of a moment last night. I've been holding onto her 000 clothes, but she is getting a bit tight and snug for it, so I upgraded her to the 00s. Oh, my baby is growing. But yeah, this is the format situation, our playtime. I bought this mirror from Kmart, excuse my flabby gut, but I bought this from Kmart because I heard it was really good just to help them with their development, reflection and things like that. It's not exactly secured, but we do, like, obviously we don't leave her here unsupervised, and if we do leave for a sec, I always put something there so it doesn't fall on her. She was kind of sleeping in this, like, I lied her down on this position, but she somehow managed to roll around, keep like wriggling to this position. She is not rolling yet, but she is a turner, so she likes to turn and wriggle away. Talk about turning. Have you met Tina? This is my plant that my auntie gave me like years ago. I named it Tina after Tina Turner because, it kind of reminds me of it. But yeah, surprisingly, my auntie gave this a few years ago and I've managed to keep it alive, so I'm so happy. This is my little plant collection as well that is slowly dying. It is a bit neglected, but lucky some of these plants, like if you're not a plant person, I definitely recommend this snake plant. It's like seriously so durable. It's really hard to die. So that's my little plant collection. So yeah, her next feed isn't until 1 o'clock. So we've got about just under an hour and a half to kill. So I'm going to spend the time doing some mat time with her, just getting her playing with some things. Like I bought some sensory toys for her, as well as getting to do some tummy time, as well as reading a few books and just, playing with her. And then we'll see what happens after that.
Good girl. Who's a good baby, huh? Who's a good baby? Cheese Squad. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Good girl. It's okay.
So it is now just past 2 o'clock. Fed Izzy, Kang came home and he's looking after her now. If he wasn't, then I will just let her play on the bouncer and then just put her down for a nap. She's usually really good. Like if you put her down, she'll just, chill there or take a nap. But I thought I will start some cooking and house stuff. So I'm making some chicken feet soup. Just cleaned all these chicken feet. It's about just a bit over 2 kilos. I love chicken feet. Like I know to some people it's disgusting, but I don't know, I really like it. And then I read somewhere, well, someone actually used it to make their kids' food, like just use the chicken feet for chicken stock, which I thought was gross because, like, as much as it's nice, it's still just like a thought of like, you know, dirty because it's chicken. But apparently I also read up on it after. There are some good benefits of chicken feet. Like it's good for collagen and things like that. So that's a plus because I really love chicken feet. So I thought, you know what, let's just make some chicken feet soup. So I gave them all a manicure. I'm going to boil that up and also add a few, I call this gog. So ginger, onions and garlic. Throw that in and just let that simmer for like 2 hours or so until the chicken feet gets really soft. And then usually what I do is just take out all the gog stuff, just so when I eat it after, there's no like little bits and pieces in it because I don't really like that anyway. But I could also use it to make congee if I want, or use it as like a soup base. So just keep it clean, just normal chicken soup. So while the chicken feet is simmering, I ended up splitting into 2 pots because I realized I must have used like a kilo of chicken feet previously. Now I've got 2 kilos. It was a bit too much, so I had to split it into 2 pots. So while that's simmering, it's almost 3, so I'm going to express. But before I do, I wanted to do a quick haul and show you a few things that I got yesterday. My girlfriend, Izzy and I went on a little girls' day out with my girlfriend. We did a little bit of op shopping, but I'll show you a few things that we picked up. So the first item I got from the op shop was this little basket. It just looks like a really simple basket, and it cost me $4. But the reason why I got this is because when Isabel gets older, I want to, I guess, have more like natural kind of organic kind of toys, if that's what it means. I don't even know if there's a word for it, but there's like a theme, like a trend. I'll try and put like a Pinterest thing here of what I'm talking about. But I thought this would be a really good like shopping basket. When she gets to the age where, you know, she's going to start playing grocery shopping and things like that, I thought this would be a really good basket for her to use. And it's nice, sturdy and thick. The next thing I picked up was this old suitcase. So we went to an op shop in Malvern. And then that's where I got the basket from. And then we went to have lunch. And then we walked past the op shop again, the Salvation Army in Malvern. And in the corner of my eye, I saw this kind of holding up a poster. And I have been looking for like a trunk, like either like a rattan woven basket kind of luggage. So I thought this would be great. To store all her baby stuff, like the things that she can't grow, like she's grown out of. Her room is kind of that natural kind of, I don't know, kind of want to head towards more vintage. And the last thing I picked up was from the St. Vinny's in Malvern, and it's this bag. Now, I don't normally carry bags nowadays. Normally when I carry the baby bag, that's all I carry, just my wallet, my phone, and my keys. Those are the only things that I have in there. And I haven't really used all my other bags. I have got a lot of expensive bags, like my LVs, my Chanel's, Prada. And I'm like, well, do I really need this? Because, you know, it's just another bag. But I thought about it and I don't know, I just kind of gravitated towards it and just spent a lot of time in the shop just lurking around it. I was trying to talk my way out of it, but the other side of me was like, I literally had like an angel devil kind of situation going on in store. Like when I first saw this, the first thing it reminded me was like of a Hermès, like that nice burnt kind of orange look as well. It was a little expensive, but I don't know, like I just really love it. It's actually nice and soft as well. So I don't know whether because it's being used, but it's like a nice kind of like a Saffiano kind of leather. It's still in perfect condition. The only thing, because I do have the Prada Saffiano toe, and I find that it is still a bit stiff, but I like the fact that this is more of a softer kind of like casual look. It also comes with like a nice length shoulder strap as well, and inside is just immaculate. Like it looks pretty cool if I can get this open, but like yeah, it just looks really clean and everything is still pretty good. And I just thought, you know what, like I'm a pretty much from one extreme to another. I either love designer bags or vintage bags, nothing much in between. But I just thought this was a super cute bag. It's big enough that when she's old enough and I don't have to carry the nappy bag, I can use this for like the basic essentials. It's soft enough that I can casual it, like dress it down, and also dresses up outfits as well. And this strap is just perfect to hang on my shoulders because it's like more softer. It's not as stiff. It just, I don't know, to me it feels really, looks comfy and casual. So that is what I got up shopping. It got me really excited, so I'm really looking forward to start up shopping again. So that's something that me and Izzy, hopefully she'll like it. I can get her into it. The only thing I have to say though, it was a challenge bringing her along. I want to be able to take her off shopping, but maybe when she starts walking and I don't have to bring a pram and stuff, because I find it that most of the op shops, they were really either busy or there's stuff everywhere. It was really hard to get a pram in and around. And then the second one, I just carried her in a carrier, but it means that, if there's clothes, I won't be able to try it. Which I guess is a good thing because it kind of stops me from buying stuff. But yeah, so hopefully when she starts walking, that could be like our thing. But yesterday morning, I also got a delivery from Social Soup. They sent me more Aldi, the Mamiya collection of baby stuff. So look at all these like little food pouches. So we got this nappy, which will come in handy because that's what she's currently using at the moment. And I love it. She doesn't leak in it. It's comfy, it's breathable, and I haven't had any leakage on it, so no complaints there. And I also got sent these little food pouches too. I can't wait to start introducing these. She's only really just started. Actually, she's done quite a lot of solids right now, but I just feel like she needs a bit more different variety in her before I start introducing. So eventually, once she starts eating a lot more solids, I want to be able to make a lot of her puree. I just think that like the store ones, I just prefer to make it and know what's in it and that it's fresh. Like a lot of the store ones obviously have like preservatives and stuff in it just to keep it a little bit longer. So I don't plan to buy like the pre-made pouches from the store. I was planning on maybe buying reusable those pouches, where I can just make my own food and put it in and wash them and reuse them again. But I guess it's good to try these as well because these will come in handy on days where I forget to bring her food, or if there's nothing and she just gets a bit like cranky and wants something, because I'm assuming by the time she's like a toddler, or she starts walking, she'll be more active and just everywhere. So it's good to try these. I can't wait to give it a go. And maybe these will also give me inspiration as well to what to make, like different options. But yeah, so really happy I got these. Can't wait to use it. Hopefully, later in the future, I get more stuff. I'm tempted to try this. But at the same time, I have this weird feeling, like it's like breast milk and like baby food. Just the thought of it also puts me off. But it sounds so nice, like chocolate custard, vanilla custard, muesli, strawberry rice pudding, yum. But yeah, so really excited. But yeah, I'm going to do some pumping, watch my soup because I think it just overflowed. So it's been simmering for about 2 hours and my chicken feet soup is ready. It's just soft and falling off the bone. I love this so much. It's like when you eat it, it's like soft and jellyish. Yum. So I did add extra chicken powder in because I feel like even though you boil the chicken, the bones, you can't really get a good chicken flavor. So I did add chicken powder. Also add a bit of onion powder in as well, and a little bit of sugar just to balance the flavor, as well as salt and pepper. So I actually split this into 2 bowls because it was just overflowing in one. So this way a little bit more stock, and also like the chicken feet get a good simmer. So now what I'm going to do is take all the chicken feet out, just put it through like a strainer to strain all like the gog out. I'm not a big fan of having like these stuff in my soup. So once that's done, let it cool and just kind of divide it into containers, serving sizes, and put it in the freezer. So whenever I need soup base, or if I'm going to make congee or something, then I'll just grab it out. Or if I feel like soup, just something to, especially now that's getting cold, then I'll just take this out. So it is now like 7:30 and I just got home from a meeting that was running very late and I'm so angry, like, oh, just so angry from the stupid meeting. Like, don't you just hate it when like some people, like, I don't know why, but they think the world revolves around them, or like the head is shoved so far up their ass that they can't see how freaking selfish and dictating they are. But yeah, so I was like, tonight for dinner, we just planned to have just something that my mum cooked, like a traditional kind of food that would eat, because I don't do tradition because no one really taught me. But yeah, so I was just trying to keep something really simple, but I don't even feel like eating after that. But I know if I don't eat, then I'll probably get hungry later. So I'm just having leftover kimchi from this morning. And I'm also feeding Izzy. She's having zucchini tonight, so hopefully she likes it. But yeah, so I'm just like in a really snappy, like, mood right now because of it. Ugh, so I might have to, like, I don't know, have a shower or something and just like wash it all off. Family time on the couch, watching TV, eating some custard apples. Hi! Oh, isn't Coco cute? So it is now just after 9, about almost 9:30. Izzy had her last feed at 9. Usually by 9 o'clock, we kind of force her to feed so she can just start her routine going to sleep. But ever since daylight saving, she's been usually about tired and cranky after 8 o'clock. So I don't know whether, that's played a big role. But she is now in bed. We've put her to bed, so Callum's hopefully reading her a book right now. She's slowly going down, which means it's time for me to do one last pump for the day. And then I'll probably just have a shower and just stay in bed and watch Netflix before I sleep. So, yeah, that's pretty much my day, a standard, normal day. Here and there. So thanks for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and also make sure you subscribe. I might do more of these like spontaneous day just because I find it like, apart from like, it's good to, well, I guess it's not really normal because I'm still not really speaking to anyone, but it's good to kind of speak to an adult like thing than a baby and a dog all day. So yeah, anyways, until next time, see ya.